Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I don't think that's the best choice
I'm here in the big city.
for background.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
but maybe use a more modern image,
What are you talking about? This is the view outside my window.
a more modern representation
I'm
of the
here in the big
skyline.
city, man. I'm here.
Yeah, but what did you search for that to get that picture? It's a little dated, is all I'm saying.
Oh, Chelsea Savoy. That's where I'm staying. I could. It's clear. It's a clear shot.
Looks beautiful, man.
Yeah, man. You should. Oh, I think the sun's going down.
One sec, sorry.
Sun's setting down over here in the big city, man. Good to see you.
You're really gonna stick with that one, huh?
What do you mean? It's
I guess it's kind of nostalgic.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
better
Fair.
times, you know.
Are you in? Are you in New York still?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back here.
Oh,
I just went.
you're back?
Yeah, I was floating around the Northeast, and then we tap back in here. All right, fine, fine. I'll quit playing around. I'll quit
Yeah.
being I'll
Yeah,
quit
yeah.
being silly.
Yeah, stop being cheeky. Change it to something normal.
But this is still our intro. You can't not.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's up, guys? This is the TMG podcast. This is today's free episode. If you want this episode ad-free and an extra bonus episode, you can find that right now on our website, tmgstudios.tv. Sign up for a membership now at tmgstudios.tv, and if not, then enjoy this one. Holy fuck, Jamie! Can we get a clip of that deer getting hit by that car?
The mystery of the flying saucers may soon be solved.
If you've never smoked weed at literal Woodstock, you're not a stoner. Goodbye.
The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
I'm gay as fuck. I'm trying to get my arse eaten.
The so-called flying saucer.
Look at all these fucking chickens. Malone Brown, you hear this hole? No. Malone Brown dick in your mouth? No!
Please look at all the signs. Fasten your seatbelt and get ready for debate.
My God, why does Zoom suck so much
Dude,
ass?
Zoom is ass. Still, how?
The worst fucking app ever.
How?
Are you kidding me, dude? How is it so garbage? I can't even see me anymore. Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck with this view. Jesus Christ.
So folks, we're stuck with this background, unfortunately.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's it's a nice warm day here. It was overcast earlier, but the sun's coming down a little bit. And
Are you actually back in the big city?
I am in the big city.
So you played a show there and then you left and now you're back?
Yeah, I played a show there, and then we went to Boston and Philadelphia, and then we came back.
Boston?
Yeah,
Boston.
Boston.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what the French were gonna call it before
Yeah. Yeah.
before the English did their thing. Boston.
How was the show?
Which one?
All of them. How was the New York one?
New York was great. It was sold out. It was awesome. Philly was great. Boston was actually great as well. We did a late show, kind of like last minute, and so yeah, they were all solid. It was a good time. It's good to be back in America.
Oh yeah, you were. Wait, where were you?
Australia was the last place I performed.
Oh yeah. I've seen you since then.
Yeah. No, I know.
I
know.
When are you going to Europe?
I am going in 4 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All I see is you and just in the back of a B&H photo video store. That's so cool. You turn your house into Sammy's camera, man.
Yeah, I'm just collecting. Yeah, I'm collecting tripods.
Welcome,
I'm
dude.
starting my own tech tips channel.
Welcome, dude. You finally joined us.
Yeah, man. But like, I just keep buying the exact same shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really upgrading. I'm buying the exact same tripod over and over again.
Yeah.
And the same camera. Because I just love it so much.
Hi, this is Cody Co. Welcome to Cody's Tech Tips. We are here with my 17th Panasonic GH7. I am really stoked to be attaching another 24-105 lens to this. This one will be focused on my wrists. They tend to be doing a lot. I gesture a lot with my hands, and we want to be able to cut to my hands when I'm recording. So we just want
Today we're going to be testing an up shorts shot of the left side of my nutsack,
they call this,
and just to see the kind of how it fares in low light, just to see how much of the sack we can actually make out.
this is a technique used by older men in Japan on subway trains, but we figured, hey, why not turn a negative into a positive?
We're
So,
testing every use case here.
yeah. So it might make the ladies uncomfortable, but on this show,
Yeah. Wait, is that a Samsung? Is that a Lumix? What even are these? I don't even know.
how do you not even, dude? They're Panasonic.
I don't know.
How do
I
you
didn't
not
buy them.
know it's? Oh,
I mean,
oh,
I
I'm
bought them.
rich. I don't read things anymore.
I don't know cameras like you. I think Zach or Luke helped me. How Mazad's calling right now.
It's all
She
right,
kno-
dude.
She knows this is our time.
Yeah, this is
This has
we
been our
time.
time for fucking 5 years.
This is we time.
I know she just ended the call after 2 rings. I know she's gonna text and be like, "Oh, sorry, you're recording."
Yeah. How does she not know? It's all right, man. I got it. After I got my first brand deal check, I just started not hearing below 2,000 hertz like frequency.
What?
It's
So
just
what
like
do what do you hear?
once you get the
Dog-
money, it makes you
Dog
like
whistles?
yeah, no, like once you get the money, you're just like hearing impaired. You just when people talk to you, you're like, I don't.
If it's got this has nothing to do with more money. So that's the
Yeah.
only thing I can hear now.
Yeah. I only hear the frequency band where it's like BetterHelp wants to. I'm like, what?
Wait, now I'm listening. What's up?
SeatGeek wants to. Yeah, no, hey man, I'm in.
SeatGeek wants to sponsor you again. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. So I get it, dude. You've made so much money. You're visually impaired as well.
No. I just don't know cameras.
Yeah,
And
no, it's like
Zach or Luke, I forget who was, did some research, and they were like, "These are the ones." And I said, "Pull the trigger."
they just like held up this object to you, and it was like kind of blurry, and you're like, they held up the price to you, and like it was just blur. Like you couldn't. You're like, I don't know. Yeah, run it. I guess.
Run it.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
Just kidding, everybody that's listening. We're having a laugh. We're just teasing.
We're just mucking around.
Yeah, we're just goofing. No, I really like that you live in a Sammy's camera, man. Whoa, how'd this bagel get in my mouth?
Whoa.
How'd this juicy bread and egg get in my mouth?
Are you having a bacon, egg, and cheese?
Bacon, egg, and cheese? Not really. It's a bacon, hash, sausage, egg, and little cheese.
So why are you back in New York?
Because we got 2 days off, and then I'm gonna go to Florida, do a show there, and then we're gonna go to Pittsburgh. But basically, this is like my weekend. This is my Saturday, Sunday, baby.
Okay. Any plans in the big city?
Yesterday, I bought some new cameras.
Actually?
What
ones?
2 FX30s.
I don't know. What are those?
They're Sony's.
Okay. I just heard.
They're Sony FX30s. Yeah,
How much were they? Doesn't matter.
$17,000.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
$99,000.
What are these for?
Oh man, I'm gonna become a clips guy.
Oh, they're for clips?
They're for clips.
None of your current cameras work for clips?
No, they do, but I had some revelations about clips. So be hitting them from 3 angles, 4 actually.
Nice.
But yeah. I have a camcorder that we actually use to pipe into the theater screen so all the people in the nosebleeds can actually see me.
Mm-hmm.
And we use that to just record the set so I can watch it after. And then we're gonna have 3 Sonys, 2 locked off. Cash will have 1 in hand, and then be doing clips.
Nice.
Clipperson over here.
So is that what you're doing this weekend?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making clips every day, man.
Yeah, just you know me, man. Making clip art.
Clip Lord.
Clip Lord over here. Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app.
It is, and there are
Yeah.
more than 70,000 events listed every single day on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. You know, with artists like Taylor Swift, SZA, the Arctic Monkeys, and Ed Sheeran on tour. You're not going to want to miss out.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I actually, you know what? I did see Ed Sheeran once. Fucking insane concert.
Wow.
I'm serious.
I'm going to hold you to that.
The dude is up there by himself. He does everything by himself. Listen, I used SeatGeek to get tickets to the upcoming Taylor Swift concert. It was such an easy purchasing experience, and our seats are amazing. I can't wait to sing the night away with Taylor and Kelsey.
It's so cute, man.
So cute. And here's the app right here.
That'll be your first threesome right there, singing along.
Yeah, there we go. We got it right there on the phone. And
Now, here's the thing about
WrestleMania
SeatGeek.
going on. Drake with 21 Savage coming up in August.
And Monster Jam, bro.
Yeah, wow. And Mama Moo.
Well, everybody, SeatGeek always wants to make sure that you are getting a good deal. Okay, so when you're on the app, you got to look for the green dots, okay? Because green means good, red means bad, and every ticket is backed by the SeatGeek buyer guarantee. And SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of an event with swaps.
And you know we came through for you guys. Use code TMG for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code TMG. Make sure you click the link in the description and download the app.
You know we came through for you guys.
You know we came through.
My plan with the clips, and you know, I'll see how often I can stick to it. But my goal is I actually want to try to get it where there's no cuts.
Yeah.
So something that just happens naturally, that is funny in the moment, and it's just all one continuous thing.
Yeah.
So see how it goes. People might watch it and be like, "This is weird," but
No, they're not gonna. People are so used to stand-up clips now.
yeah, no, I mean, because the pacing that I've kind of tested it out on a few others. The pacing is it's definitely different, you know, because most stand-up clips I feel they're very edited, like it's like a lot of hard cuts between the audience and back to the performer. I'm trying to avoid that. Either way,
Are you gonna put the captions on?
yeah, I'm actually gonna make them so big you can't see me. That is,
Yeah.
I actually want to do one. I just found out like Jack's Films kind of did this already, but I wanted to do one where it starts with like a 1080 frame at the top of the frame of gameplay, and then it's me like streaming me playing that game,
Yeah.
and then my stand up like beneath that.
Dude, we had the exact same thought. We were gonna do podcast clips, but then in the bottom, instead of the car game or whatever that's always going,
Yeah.
it'd be like a really like fucked up sketch of me like getting kidnapped or something like that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
dude.
there's
Your ring
So-
camera.
exactly.
Couple dudes pulling up, snatching Cody away from his house.
Yeah.
But yeah, so new cameras because about to become the clips guy.
That's good, man. I love
Yeah.
watching stand-up clips. It's like 1 out of every 4 videos on my feed now is a stand-up clip.
Yeah. The one I posted was pretty softball. It was just like it's pretty just a little
Where was
cash.
that? Where was
It was
that?
New York.
Nice. The big city.
Yeah, the big city. It was here.
Yeah. Right there.
It was out there,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, dude.
so
what's been
can
going on?
Now that I went to Vegas.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
okay,
Let's
so
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry. Wait, can I say one thing real quick?
What?
I was getting some shit last week for being low energy. And I just have to let the record show. I was not well.
low energy on the
The eating episode.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was getting a little bit of shit. And I thought I had made it clear. My neck, my throat had been gunked up. The
Yeah.
Mucinex guy nutted in my throat. I wasn't feeling too good. So, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm back with
Yeah,
200%. Anyway, you went to Vegas.
Okay, yes, okay. So it let me tell you, ever been to Vegas?
Yeah.
During March Madness? Yeah, just in general. It's a great place, is it not?
dude. So
Paradise.
in advance of or like before March Madness, it's crazy. So when I went for Siva's wedding, they had the table limits up at the hotels, and we asked them why are they so high? Like it felt kind of random. They said March Madness coming up, but it's like that's how far in advance of March Madness that they anticipate people coming to Vegas.
Yeah.
That like 2 weeks prior already.
No, not people. Dudes.
Oh yeah. Let's be clear.
Dudes.
Yeah, it's the boys.
It's the boys. Not like what when you go to Vegas on a normal random weekend, what's the ratio normally when you're walking through a casino or you're at an event? It's normally 50-50 about.
Yeah.
Or even maybe sometimes skew more women because if you're at something, the bouncers are always like, you got to bring girls.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This was the most amount of dudes I've ever seen.
Just
Like
guys.
Just in general, in one place. It's just in my life. It was the most amount of guys I've ever seen.
It's the guys.
And every single one of them was the exact same person.
Yeah.
Except for me. I was the cool one.
Yeah. No,
we were
no,
very
I
different.
actually read
We were the cool ones. We were the unique ones.
No, I read that. I actually saw an article. It was like most unique guy in Vegas this weekend. Cody Co is here to really shake things up in the midst of fraternity brothers and sports fans. There's actually the first paragraph.
Yeah. I think wasn't it like a Vogue article about like the fashion of March Madness Vegas weekend?
Yeah, and it was all pictures of you.
And it's just exactly. It was like 30 posts of dudes in flip-flops.
Mm-hmm.
And then me wearing Crocs.
Our guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 30 pictures of dudes in like gym shorts and like checkered shorts that are too long with flip-flops.
Yeah.
And a college zip
so that was the vibe you saw. Did you see any former classmates?
Dude, we went well, yeah, because I went with college friends, but
No, but did you run into anyone that was like, "Oh, hey, comp sci 306?"
No.
No vague like Asians or
I honestly probably everyone there was the same. Was the exact same. We went to this like it was called Hoops and Hops. It was at the Cosmo. It was like they took one of the ballrooms on like on the fourth floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's like gigantic ballroom.
Yeah.
And they put like 500 tables in there.
Yeah.
And screens like along the wall lining the ballroom. And there was an open bar. The tickets were like, hundreds of dollars. It was like way more expensive than it should have been, but you got an open
question.
bar.
Are the hops denoting beer?
So I think that's because, basketball players, they hop.
Oh.
Yeah. Hoops is the beer reference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, continue. Yeah, so ballroom, screens, 500
ballroom. So
tables.
picture this: 500 tables.
The
Dudes
boys are locked in.
I didn't see a single woman. I'm not kidding. I didn't see one. One of the bartenders was a woman. That's it. Then they had like three like like little golf arcade game where you like roll the ball.
Mm-hmm.
They had 3 of those set up. They had a whole basketball court set up where unprompted dudes just started playing knockout for hours. If you were going to the bathroom, you'd stop and play like a round of knockout with other dudes. It was just the most amount of guys I've ever seen. It was fun.
No,
I had a
ladies,
good
I was
time.
gonna say, ladies, if there's ever a time to cut your man loose, March Madness weekend in Vegas.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about anything.
He won't see a single. This is for the hetero couples out there. He won't see a single woman.
Yeah.
For 7 days straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Wall to wall, the boys.
Yep. Yeah, you should encourage him if he's ever bringing up like a boys trip to Vegas. Definitely encourage him to go that weekend. Like, oh, it's March Madness. It's that'd be fun. And my buddy was telling me he was talking to somebody like this was like a couple months ago, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going for March Madness," and the guy was like, "Oh, I was born and raised in Vegas. That weekend, it's entirely guys." so funny. I mean, I liked it. You know,
Yeah, you're just chilling.
exactly. I went there to gamble with the boys, so that's what it was.
Dude. So are you down $19,500 or what's going on?
What is this? Did you make this?
Yeah, this has got to be Chat GPT. This has to be some inspect element right here.
Yeah.
So are you down $19,500?
Yeah, about that. About that. I lost
Who-
so much.
Who won it? Who won?
I watched Q go up like thousands of dollars in roulette. I've never seen that before. Like
Oh,
anyone win.
I meant who won March Madness?
It's not over.
Oh, when's it over?
Like Final Four is this weekend.
Oh, I watched
then-
the UCLA buzzer beater.
I didn't see that.
Oh.
I stopped watching after Duke lost pretty much.
When did they lose? Like in the first round?
No, second.
Huh. Weird. It's a lot for them.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Honestly, yeah.
Huh.
It's just depressing. Not that I even like really followed the season. I don't know.
Solidarity. You're
It would have been it would have been a great energy during the day.
Yeah.
But unfortunately it didn't happen.
So who'd you pay a visit to? Did you go see Vanna? Did you see Larry?
Saw Larry. I was trying to find we said Rich Little Piggies.
Rich Little Piggies.
I was
dude.
trying to find that one. I couldn't find it. But we did play some other
sad.
pig themed ones. So we tried to, usually we stick to nautical themed, ocean themed, but this time because you were telling me about Rich Little Piggies, I did try a couple livestock themed machines.
Oh, did you get on corn? Did you play corn?
No, it wasn't corn. It was it was the one where the piggies the wolf like blows the house. It's like a Little Red Riding Hood themed.
Oh, haven't seen that one.
Okay.
I don't know about her.
Ellen was actually hitting.
Yeah, dude. So what was your what kind of spins we talking here?
we
1
hit-
cent, 2 cent, 5 cent?
No, 5 cents. We were spinning $5.
$5 a spin?
Yeah.
So so you could that could be 1 cent.
Oh yeah, sorry. What was the denomination? Like what was the
Yeah.
Okay. One time we accidentally had it set on 5 cents.
So you let a little $15 spins.
Yeah,
though.
so we were doing $15 spins and we watched $100 like evaporate and we were like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And then
So
my
you
buddy
say
was
we.
like, oh,
You guys
Sam.
gamble as a unit?
Sam,
you
of
pull
course.
of course, yeah.
He'll sit down in a machine and go, okay, how much are we in? And then we each have to put in the same amount, and then he spins, and then maybe I'll spin. Whoever's like got the hot hand,
That's genius. So Sam puts in nothing and he gets all of you drunk and he gets you all to put in something.
No. He puts in money too. It's always, but it's like he'll never put in money and then just play just him with us watching. It's always like
Right.
we all got to be in, which is fine. I like that.
Yeah, it's fine. I think that's good. He's taking you
Yeah.
down with whatever the pain is.
I mean, we had a couple insane runs. I mean, I'm talking, we hit a couple stupendous wins, a couple mega wins.
Stupendous.
Dude, it was just like every synonym for good. You'd hit like a big spin and you get another one of those. Spectacular win. Oh, I've never
Right.
done one of those before.
Yeah,
Oh,
fantastic win.
that's good. Hey guys, want
Hey,
to take a quick
I'm seeing something around you. What is that?
Oh, that is my aura.
Huh.
Yeah. Unrelated though. We want to take a break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, which is Aura.
Oh.
Have you ever searched your name on a search engine? If not, you may be surprised by the amount of personal information available online. Your full legal name, email, home address, phone numbers, and more can be easily found online. This isn't just true for you, but also for your friends and your family.
Aura is an all-in-one online safety solution that helps protect you and your family from identity theft, financial fraud, and online threats before they happen. The app scans the dark web to look for your email addresses, passwords, social security numbers, and other sensitive information. And if anything is found, you'll receive an alert in real time. If you're a victim of ID theft, their experienced white glove fraud resolution team will help you navigate credit bureaus, help you initiate credit freezes or lock, and work with you around the clock to resolve it.
Aura offers a suite of tools to protect you and your loved ones, including real-time alerts on suspicious credit activity, computer virus protection, parental controls, a VPN, and a password manager. It's a comprehensive online safety solution that provides almost every tool you'll ever need, all in one place. Aura also helps reduce annoying robocalls, telemarketers, and junk mail by sending takedown requests on your behalf regularly.
For a limited time, Aura is offering our listeners a 14-day trial plus a check of your data to see if your personal information has been leaked online, all for free when you visit aura.com/TMG. That's aura.com/TMG to sign up for a 14-day free trial and start protecting you and your loved ones. That's aura.com/TMG. Certain terms apply, so be sure to check the site for details. So dang, so you're on a run. How high would you say you guys got up?
I
You
mean,
couldn't
one
see
time,
because you're rich. You couldn't even see the number. You're like,
yeah,
"Oh,
it does.
what
It
is
means
that?"
nothing. Means nothing to me. All these numbers are just. This is like too small in general. So, I don't really know. You know, that's why I was paying so close attention to the descriptor word,
Right.
the
That's the only thing
adjective
you could
in the
make
win,
out.
because it's just that's what I respond to now. Oh, we haven't gotten fantastic before. That's got to be good. One
Damn.
one funny thing that happened at the hoops and hops
Yeah.
was I go out to put a bet in. I'm betting on Yukon, right? And Devin's from Connecticut. I think his brother went to Yukon.
Right.
It's the only game that's about to start. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go bet on Yukon because everyone else did.
Now, real quick, is it Yukon or Yukon?
I believe it. I believe you like. Are you a fan of the team?
Yeah, I love
Yukon?
Yukon.
Yeah. They're a
Oh,
good team. Definitely a good team. Yeah.
You can Yukon.
I should have did that to this
my
guy.
dick.
Actually, I should have did that to this guy. I walked to the front of the betting line, and this dude's like, "All right, man, give me something, dude. Who are you betting on? I need something. I need some info. Like, give me something." And I'm like, I'm betting on Yukon. And he's like, okay. Why? Why are you betting on Yukon? This guy, backwards hat, like feathered hair, shorts, flip-flops, college zip-up. Same guy as every other dude. He's like, why Yukon? And I'm like, dude, I'm the I'm the wrong person to ask, man. It's because my friends are betting on it. He's like, come on. That's it? That's all you got? Yeah, I don't know. They bet on it, so I'm going to bet on it. He's like, all right. Okay, that's fine, though. Tell me about your friend. Tell me about your friend. What does he know? Does he know anything? And I'm like, he's from Connecticut, man. He's like, like I stabbed him in the fucking heart. It's like, come on, betting with your heart.
Yeah, he just is fucking. He's just hoping that you're gonna be that. Man, I imagine that room was like a Stack Overflow user base in real time. It was only 5% of the guys knew all the stats, the numbers, players, who to pick, whatever, and everyone else is just making posts in there. Yo, want to bet? Who's good?
I think a lot more dudes in there knew the stats because like every table had like betting sheets, and they were all like out with their pens, like looking at the odds, like writing down their bets before they go to the booth to put in the bets.
Yeah, you're not going to pull up the hoops and hops like looking like a bozo.
Exactly. I felt like I kind of was out of place a little bit because I was the cool one, first of all, and the unique one and the cool one.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't like any of the other guys in there. I was the cool one.
No, and that's what they said when you walked in. Like you walked in and they were like, "Oh fuck, that's the guy that was in the paper with the most unique outfits this weekend."
He's not wearing flip-flops. What the fuck?
That's crazy. Damn.
How are your feet supposed to breathe? I don't know.
All those guys looking at your toes, just wondering.
Yeah, what those piggies look like?
Closed toe, man. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Bet your feet stink.
You hiding something in there?
Sweating in there? Sweaty little piggies?
Let's see them.
Dude, let them breathe, man.
It's
the most
okay.
versatile. It's the most versatile shoe because it's
They're all
casual, but it's easy to put on.
just
Don't gotta
huddling,
wear socks.
huddling up around you. Hey man, it's okay, dude.
Yeah. Here, man, chuck these on. We bought these in the gift shop. Come on, chuck them on.
There's some Cinderella story with a frat dude like leaving his one sandal, and then him and some other guy had like such a great time like betting and
yeah.
like chilling, and then he's like, "Fuck."
It's like a pledge story,
Yeah,
like a freshman trying to get into a frat,
yeah,
but he forgets which one. He was connecting with all the guys,
yeah.
but he forgets. He gets too blacked out. He forgets which frat it is.
And then he
But
just
he leaves his one sandal there,
the one sandal.
and the brothers are like, "No, we got to get this kid. He's so tight."
He was so sick, bro. He was like the sickest dude ever, dude.
What was his name? I forget. Fuck.
They host a booth on campus. Does your foot fit this sandal?
Yeah. And then he had this crazy zip up. It had the logo of the school on it. Fuck,
then-
that's sick.
After multiple days of hosting the booth, brothers from frats all over came and tried their toes. Every time they tried, nah, you're not it, pal. And then when all hope,
these fit you, but the grooves of your feet don't fit in. He's
Yeah.
clearly worn these for years. Look at the way they're indented. Totally fit the ball of his foot and your toes, and your feet just don't fit the grooves.
the way the dirt comes off of the sandal doesn't even appropriately cake the bottom of your foot correctly.
Yeah.
It's missing parts.
It's clearly is not you.
Out of desperation to try to get the perfect fit, the boys started loading leftover cocaine into the sandal and checking the bottom of these boys' feet prints, and then out of nowhere, young guy pulls up in a zip up. It started at the top of his neck and went below his balls. And he had the smallest shorts ever beneath it. He was just all zip up and backwards hat and sunglasses. And he just
Wearing one sandal.
Wearing one sandal. He goes, I think I know whose that is. Hell yeah. So you had a chill ass time. That's the only way to describe it, right? It was a chill ass time.
Yeah, totally chill. Totally. It was stupendous.
Stupendously chill time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fantastic. It was
Remarkable.
That was one of them, actually. Remarkable win. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, you encounter any drunks? Any wild behaviors?
Any wild behaviors? I'm trying to think.
Any just
Not really, honestly.
any of the boys get crazy? You're like, whoa, chill out, dude.
Some of them, yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
No fights.
No fights, which is good.
Mm.
But it's a very like testosterone fueled weekend,
A lot of this right here. Ready?
Yeah. That's usually what the boys, when we're all sitting in the same room, we're all just bucking at each other. Fucking, you looking at me?
Yeah, the people listening try to envision hoops and hops. It actually wasn't a very loud. You think ballroom, 500 tables of frat dudes. You think it was probably fucking loud in there. No, it was stone silent.
Dead silent. Everyone's...
All I could hear was pencils down, filling out betting sheets. Yeah, and dudes kind of bucking and nodding up.
Yeah. No, I mean that was literally. So we're looking at a picture right now. That was not even a quarter of it. That was like the private reserved version. The rest of the ballroom, which you don't see, was just all tables.
Damn.
Hey guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp.
You want to talk about a time you learned something new about yourself?
Yeah, of course. I mean, back when I was in therapy last year, it really helped me out. And I definitely learned some things about myself.
That's good, dude. Did it
Yeah.
change your life in any way?
It did actually. Made my life better.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
because getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process,
Why-
especially because we're always growing and changing.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, sometimes you grow physically,
I wish.
mentally.
Yeah.
Like when I was 13, I was 5'1", and when I was 14, I was 5'2", and then when I was 16,
You were
5'8".
5'2".
Yeah,
And it's never changed.
yeah. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness, like me realizing I'm never going to be taller than 5'8", and understanding things about yourself, because sometimes we don't know what we want or the way we react to things until we talk through things. And BetterHelp can assist you with that by connecting you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are.
Therapy is a great way to gain a larger understanding of yourself. It isn't just for those who have experienced major traumas. You can learn positive coping skills, set boundaries, and it empowers you to be the best version of yourself.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge.
Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/TMG today to get 10% off your very first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TMG. But I do want to shout out the win though and the Encore, because that's the first time I've actually stayed there, and it was awesome. The rooms were definitely nicer than any other place.
Great hotel.
Yeah,
Great hotel.
and they hooked it up like big time, which was cool.
Yeah. How was the set? How'd it go?
I didn't DJ.
Oh,
Dylan
no?
Francis canceled. No, I'm doing it this Sunday, so I'm going back.
You're going back.
yeah, because that's what anyone wants, right? Leaving Vegas is like, I can't wait to come back here in 2 weeks.
I'm pulling up.
To Vegas?
No.
Are you going to be there?
That's you. I'm going to be there in like 3 weeks, but
Okay.
but who knows? Maybe you'll be a resident DJ at that point.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I'll probably be back.
You might just be there already.
unless it just goes terribly on Sunday.
I'm telling you, man. Just get up there and play some horrendous shit.
It's like I'm plugging my USB and it's like, wait, all I have is a folder of just like those meme songs on TikTok, just fart songs, and wait, this is all I put on there?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's just Calling Me by Eric Prydz, but it's all farts. Yep. Yeah, dude. Are you scared?
No, not really. I mean, not really. A little bit. I'm definitely gonna like when I played the show at Winston House, like getting up there was like, oh fuck, it feels like a performance, but then you're like, it's fucking, you're playing music that's already good. It doesn't. You have a huge leg up, it's like a huge, massive advantage.
Yeah.
As long as you play decent songs, generally it's gonna be okay, I think. I just got to make sure to not like totally fuck up.
Yeah, you just got to read the vibe. Make sure you don't, make sure you don't kill the motion. Keep the hips moving.
Yeah.
The shoulders bobbing.
Exactly.
How sick would it be to just get on stage and do another dude's jokes? Just tried and true shit. Imagine
that's what I'm saying.
You're good, man.
Yeah. Popping on stage and playing
Bill Burr shit.
Yeah. Just hit and play. Just, yo, Chicago, how you feeling? Yeah. Press play. What? I can't do a Bill Burr impression. You can, though.
I don't. Oh, man. Yeah, now I'm thinking of multiple bits. We were this close. This close. Almost had a black pope.
Can you feel it, Chicago?
Okay. All right. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's actually what you should do. You should go up there and play stand-up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. The middle of excess, dude. Sam Kinison.
I do have this idea of making like some sort of house edit of Joe Rogan.
Oh no,
like
man.
taking a podcast clip and turning it into a house song, but playing it off like, oh fuck, I pressed play on the wrong thing. This is my podcast folder,
Careful,
and then it
bro.
like turns into a house song.
Careful, man. The Joe Bros don't play.
Wait, they'll be like, oh, well, I thought we were actually gonna play an episode.
Yeah, they're gonna be mad. Actually, no, you're gonna fuck it up because the Joe Bros will be there, and then they're gonna hear it, and they're gonna stop dancing and go, "Oh, this is fucking episode 1073,"
Yeah. Yo, let this run. This is a good one.
and then they're just gonna start chatting and pontificating, sharing ideas.
Yeah.
I like this creatine because this one makes me diarrhea less.
Yeah, especially during March Madness weekend. That would probably fucking work.
Yeah, you're
That
gonna turn
would
the
go
Joe Bros
crazy.
up,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. That's what we should do, actually. We should record an episode of the podcast and just let another podcast play and
Yeah.
ad-lib it.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, we agree with that.
Yeah. Chill.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What he said.
Let's go.
I'm saying hit that. Yeah, bro. You should be all right. Just, control the vibe. Make sure it's a good vibe through and through.
Yeah.
That's your only that is your responsibility. Control the vibe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hell yeah, man.
So we'll see.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited to go back, honestly.
High key.
I did actually play like a game of roulette, like a session that I won. I was up like $500 or something.
Wow.
That's the first time that's happened. Like hit multiple numbers. The energy was super high. People on the table were also hitting. It was one of those rounds,
What were you betting? Like, what was your number?
Like I think the minimum was 25. So like 25 on the inside or 25 on red and black.
Yeah.
So you start with 25, obviously, until you hit, and then you kind of like just press.
Mm-hmm.
So I think eventually I was betting like 100 or something and like losing. Like I eventually broke even, but
Yeah, winning on roulette is exciting because it never happens.
yeah. I know, but like then you get the one session that where like it happens multiple times. You're like, oh, I get it,
Yeah.
dude. It always feels like there's one person that plays alone that is either so rich or like doesn't know how money works
Yeah.
because they come in with a stack. They like buy in with like $2,000, so then they get a fucking stack of chips and they'll lay the whole thing on the table. And they'll
Across the whole
hit.
shit.
Yes. And they'll hit like the whole thing. This woman was literally like bankrupting herself every time, playing every single number, hitting a number, and there'd be like 100 on that number. So she'd win it all back and then do the same thing. And she kept like smiling at us, like when she hit, we'd be like, "Nice work," and we'd high five her, and she'd like be stoked. And we're like, "Do you not understand what's happening here? You're like just slowly losing your stack, because every time she'd get a little bit less back."
Roulette is visually so funny to see.
So funny.
Fucking, however many it is, 39 numbers or whatever.
Yeah.
And it puts some little circles on them, and then you go, "Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't." It's just
Yeah, I
like,
know.
yeah, you fucking, of course,
And then
you didn't.
And then, dude, how visual the loss is when the fucking dealer takes all the chips with his arm and goes into that one tiny little hole, and you hear your money just evaporating.
Yeah, roulette.
You hear your kids' college fund like hitting the sides of that metal tube as it goes down.
Roulette, yeah, that's such a good point. Roulette is the funniest table when you lose your money because of that fucking USPS mail chute they have connected to the
it's so
table.
funny, dude. It's cruel. It's actually cruel. Like
Bro.
you have a table full of chips. Like let's say like 6 people are playing, and everyone has a big stack, so they're all playing the entire. And so there's like chips on every single number.
Yeah.
And then it'll hit green, and the dealer's like, "Oh,
sorry.
sorry."
It's like one of those in-wall vacuum cleaners that
Yeah.
they have in some homes.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, sorry about that." No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sorry, just gonna vacuum that up. Sorry,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You gotta fill the hole. Yeah, that table stays hungry, man. Actually, no, it stays fed. That's why the roulette table's so big.
Yeah, because that thing's
It's thick. It's eating
they're
all
fatting that
day,
thing
man.
up. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's dense. That's
Yeah.
why it's so dense. Craps table, it could eat a little.
Yeah.
It's a bit hungry.
Yeah.
Blackjack, it's kind of it's just nibbling.
Yeah.
Roulette.
Yeah, that stays
Oh.
fed. You know what they need? They need little holes on the player side too. So that when you win, you can put your chips in a little
Ah.
hole and it just stacks it underneath the table. So you can take the stack out and put it back on.
If not for nothing, they should do that just to make you think you're gonna get to do
That's what
that.
I'm saying. It would feel good. It would feel good to Zamboni some chips into that little hole
Yeah.
for yourself for once, for fucking once.
Damn, dude. I can't not think of the dealer arm scooping all the shit. Oh, you know what's the worst? When they not the worst, but when they scoop it all to one arm, there's like a little salt on the wound when there's the extra chips that they two-hand in, where it's like
Yeah.
scoop the arm and there's a few left over, and then
Yeah.
the two-handed push for the rest. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we had this one dealer, absolute psychopath, just would like Zamboni the chips over to the hole and then leave them around the hole,
Oh,
which is like the biggest like OCD trigger ever.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just put them all in there. What are you doing? Finish it. Finish the job.
That table had acid reflux. You feed it too much at once, it's gonna spit some
Yeah.
shit back out. So
Yeah,
you
exactly.
gotta,
Yeah, maybe
you know.
we're losing
Damn.
too much. He's full. He's full. There's nothing. We can't put any more in here.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna shit himself. We keep this up. We gonna need you
No,
guys.
I want to buy in for more. Come on, here, it's 500
no.
cash. No, for your own sake.
Dude, he's
Table
full,
is
man, so
full.
sorry. Bro. Well, hey, speaking of money and valuables, this guy in New Haven, guy in his like mid-40s, chirping at me.
Oh yeah. What do you say?
It was I have not had an adrenaline spike like that in a minute where I wanted to publicly like get into it with someone.
Well, he was like seriously heckling you.
Oh no, it wasn't at a show. It was outside the venue.
What happened?
So we're about to get on the bus, and he lights up a cigar in front of the bus. He has his back turned to me, kind of, but he knows I'm in like he's an earshot of me, and he lights up the cigar, and he just goes, "That's an old ass bus." Puts the cigar in and starts to walk away. And I'm just staring at the back of his head, and I couldn't believe it. We weren't talking to him. We weren't interacting with him at all. He just chirped it out. So I let him get about 5 feet. And I'm like, not going to let him get away with this. So I'm like, yeah, like your old ass knees. And then he kind of like takes a few steps. The way he's walking is so funny. He's just kind of, it's like a penguin. Like kind of just like a slow 2-step away, puffing the cigar. He repeats himself. He's like, that's an old ass bus. And I go, like your old ass hairline. And then he took a few more feet to like think about another one. So he follows up and he goes, they made that bus in 1940. And I said,
Hey, that's not even.
Dude, I just go, I was like, you would know because you were born in 1940, Baldy. And I closed the door.
Wow, that's awesome. That's like the most unnecessary interaction.
We were
ever.
both stupid.
Yeah,
We were
like
both
why
stupid.
the fuck? Why would he even come for the bus in the first place? Who gives?
I was
a fuck?
dude, I was
cares?
so upset. I was
It's
so
an
upset.
old ass bus. Every bus is fucking old.
I don't know, dude. You know,
What is he saying by calling your bus old? Like you
I
can't
think he was
afford
trying
a
to call
better
me
one?
broke. Yeah, like he was
But
just
it's
like,
a tour bus.
I don't know, man. I lost it. I had it.
How old's your bus?
Yeah. We were both idiots, dude. We were laughing.
I love that he doubled down, said this same shit.
I know.
Just nothing witty was said.
Yeah. which I was kind of losing at that point because he didn't have to say anything else. Like he was getting under my skin with the same thing.
He said that's an old ass bus twice.
Yeah, he's like, that's an old ass bus. He just kept walking. I was like, your old ass knees. That's an old ass bus.
Not as old as that bus.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck. And then you're like, later you're like, everyone's gone to bed and you're sitting up. You know, the bus is driving overnight and you're just sitting in the main area looking around like, is it old?
Oh no, dude.
You're like looking at, you've seen all like the cracks and stuff, and you're like, damn, it is kind of.
Nah, ever since then,
run down,
bro. Ever since then, anytime something on the bus like doesn't work right or something,
yeah,
I've just been saying that. I've just been going old ass bus.
Yeah, it'd be funny if you really got in your head like that. He pulled.
He
Tom,
did. He
you
clearly
pulled
did.
Tom aside like 2 days later after a show, and you're like, hey man, what's with the bus? Did they not have any newer ones? Like, why is ours so old? I was like, what do you mean? It's a normal bus. Yeah, I mean, it was normal in the 40s, maybe.
That's like when this was made, right? 1940. Like, we got to get this shit out of here. I'm a new artist.
It's visually very old. Like, it makes us look old.
I was so ass hurt. We were standing on the bus, and I'm like, he doesn't even fucking know. Because then I started talking about how we had remember we had like our first bus was super modern, and there was just like, you know, that was the one where like the heater didn't work, and there's all those like other random issues with it. I was like, he acts like a new bus doesn't have old bus. Probably. I'm just so angry. I'm so angry. God, dude, got me.
That's what you should have screamed after him. Stick your head out the window. Well, I'll actually have you know, one of the very first buses I had was actually a newer one, and there was a bunch of problems with that one.
And this
one
better.
doesn't have. For example, the heater didn't really work that well. So
our new bus broke down. We had to take a flight in the middle of the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Do you ever think you were patient zero for COVID in Pittsburgh?
That was like way before, wasn't it?
It was, but dude,
yeah. No, I think we were patient zero coming back from Australia.
Yeah, around the time.
Yeah.
From Straya.
Yep, because that was in March or February.
Yeah. That makes sense, bro.
We flew, yeah.
Yeah, no. We both went home feeling kind of weird.
Yeah, and then yeah. I mean, I had a fever, straight up.
Yeah. No, man. You didn't have fever. Come on, now. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
I think when I left the studio in our last recording, I know I made that joke like, oh, I just got a fever right now. Then when I was driving away, I felt bad because I was thinking, what if I actually did and I just got everybody sick? Not
you
chill,
didn't though, right?
No.
Yeah.
No. I did, dude. I only feel better as of a couple days ago. It's been rough, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
But you know, hey, just in time to post up here in the big city and
in the big city, check out some skyscrapers.
To come, you know, come just hit up my boy in the back room of the Sammy's camera.
Make some clips.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's actually what this podcast, the bonus is going to be about. It's just Cody and I talking about how to cut stand-up clips and the best way to edit clips.
Yeah, it's going to get very technical.
You know, captions and the auto caption feature is actually insane.
On TikTok?
In Premiere.
Oh, really?
Oh, bro,
I haven't tried it. Really?
It's so crazy. I'm very behind on this because I've not had to edit anything with captions. But
how new is it?
I think the feature is relatively new. It's probably been around for a little bit now, maybe like half a year.
Okay,
a year. But yeah, the way it can interpret audio, and it's so easy to just take a caption, split it, correct the font, add effects and stuff. It's very very telling of the times we're in.
I mean, everyone does it. Like everyone.
They've
Captions
made it so
every single
simple.
video now.
Yeah. Yeah, I started to think of a new bit kind of related to this. I'll say it on the break, but yeah.
Did you watch the I don't know, we don't have to get into AI. I saw some clips of
let's get into
speaking
it,
of
dude.
clips, I saw some clips of Sam Altman on Lex Friedman.
Oh, didn't see that. What was he saying?
He just scares the shit out of me. It's like I feel like just deep down this guy just doesn't care about the human race.
Who is he?
He's the founder of OpenAI.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the nonprofit for the future of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The nonprofit that became for profit and now is worth $30 billion.
Yeah. No, I figured he would have got on Lex and he was like talking about like how to solve world hunger. We should change our government structure. We got to think about how we get everyone on the same place economically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, people think AI are gonna do those things, sort of, but also there's the risk that it's gonna just kill everyone,
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I definitely empathize with people that are scared, and that's all he says. It's like, no, tell us it's not gonna fucking happen, please.
Oh, he knows, dude. He knows. Look at these eyes.
What's crazy is that so I was reading an article about this, right? So OpenAI or ChatGPT, for example, is one large language model, right?
Yep.
That's trained and that's, smart up to the knowledge that it's been trained on,
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure the more you use it, right, the more it also learns about humans' speech patterns and just about what they search for and all that stuff, right?
Right.
Well, now they just released the ability to, it's like essentially an app store for ChatGPT where you can build apps on top of ChatGPT. Just like you can build an app that lives on top of the iPhone operating system, you can do the same thing now with ChatGPT. So now ChatGPT can use the internet because that's an app. There's
scary.
an app for, there's like an open table app or whatever where like learns your restaurant preferences and everything, and you can just basically, there it is right there. You can I've never used it actually, but I'm assuming now it's like a ChatGPT interface for open table where you're just like, hey, I want a reservation for 4, and it knows your preferences and all that stuff.
Which is genius.
But then everything now like Klarna Shopping, for example, and Shopify and all this stuff. So now it's getting data, and Expedia. Now it's getting travel data. It's getting shopping data from everyone in the world who is using these apps, and it's learning all of that too.
Did you see that thing?
So eventually this will be the smartest thing in the universe.
Yeah.
Because it'll know everything about everyone and every single tendency and habit a human has.
Yeah.
It'll know.
No, I 100% see what you're saying. I actually had a similar...
And Sam Altman is in charge of it. So he's going to be emperor of the world is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think he knows that. I think that's why...
I think he does too. I think in the back of his mind, he's like, I'm going to be fucking emperor of the world.
Yeah. I actually had a similar conversation in that I know this is going to seem obvious, and everything I'm about to say is very obvious, but I was just kind of spinning out on the diffusion process of oh my god, Midjourney. And obviously Midjourney it's like trained, like certain words have it registers like a certain amount of noise with like keywords and stuff. But I guess the thing that was like really freaking me out about Midjourney is just essentially the beginnings of like a mathematical like imagination. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I get that's what it's always been, and that should be obvious, but I just kept thinking about it more oh man, it's just crazy. Like you can now use this to essentially give software imagination, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, it was just, I guess I was thinking about it more because people are like, oh, I guess people minimize it. I think when they say things like, oh, AI, when people use AI and when they kind of make fun of Midjourney, like, oh, it just puts pictures together. It's so much scarier than that, you know? But whatever. Yeah. Did you see that thing with Wolfram Alpha, the app?
No.
So
Wow.
I
forgot about that website.
right.
Damn. I used to
did
use that
too.
shit all the time.
So there's this thread on Twitter. You should look it up. Someone used ChatGPT, or no. Someone was kind of prompting ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was able to solve a problem that Wolfram Alpha hadn't been able to solve. Or like it was something where
I saw something about this. Yeah.
like created an answer in kind of like nonsense, but it was nonsense that could be understood, and it was sort of whoa. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And then the new Midjourney came out. I'm just trying to think. There's something kind of related to this with like Chat GPT. Can't remember.
The App Store is going to be like one of the biggest things on Earth.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that is it's just the most impactful technology release in the past 20 years by far.
Yeah.
And it was so low. They're so low key about it. They're just like, oh, this is kind of an experiment.
Yep.
Here's an app store where anyone can now build on top of like the smartest language model that is out.
I mean, bro, how much easier is it going to be to open up Instacart Chat GPT and you just go, hey, I need someone to pick up, and you just copy and paste everything.
Yeah.
You know, and there's no more like individually selecting shit.
Well, I think another like insight I think is that UIs are going to stop being a thing, like a screen where you touch buttons of pictures of food, because as a human you just want to say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like if you had something that was constantly like, you know, an Iron Man or whatever, like just something that was constantly listening, where you're like, yo, order me some ribs from blah blah right now. And they're like, cool. Do you want it normally, like you normally have it with this style? Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. And then it just does it.
Yeah,
that's going to be a thing in the next 6 months, you know?
Well, bro, it's going to be so funny because it makes me wonder how this impacts advertisers and stuff, because and it makes me wonder how certain apps feel about, I guess they don't really need to track your finger presses anymore if they know everything you're buying and everything you're searching, and it's almost easier to just comb a user's like raw text input. But would be so funny if like the internet started with just like raw text on like plain HTML pages, and imagine our operating systems just like go back and all our phones are just like, it's a prompt window and you just tell it what you want.
Yeah.
And it's like there's no UIs anymore, like there's none of that. Like it's just like a fucking Ask Jeeves text input box, and you're like, yeah.
Hey. Your phone is like just Angry Birds.
Yeah. It's Angry Birds.
iOS 15 is Angry Birds.
Angry Birds and the prompt.
Yeah, and Doodle Jump.
Bro, last I'll say before going to the bonus, you saw that thing did you see that ruling? Not ruling, but I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. Basically, there was a ruling where you can't copyright images from Midjourney.
Okay.
You can't like copyright anything that's like driven by AI.
Okay.
I guess copyright law now, like in terms of like visual stuff, you have to be able to prove there was like human touch, I think is the phrase.
Okay.
Which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like to kind of like protect artists and stuff.
That is really interesting.
But I was like kind of going down.
Fascinating, actually.
Yeah, and I was kind of going down.
It's kind of like futile. It's like, I mean, this like kind of feels like DRM, like way back in the day when Napster was around. It's like, yeah, you can try as much, and it kind of ended up working, which is weird. But it's like, during that time, it was like, yeah, you can try as much as you want, but it's like teenagers are gonna fucking download music on Napster, and they're gonna figure out how to steal and share with each other.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm stumbling here. I was going down a rabbit hole in this a little bit. And we can pick it up more in the bonus because that like TikTok ban bill has got some interesting stuff attached to it as well.
Yeah. Also, the memes from that are so fucking good.
I haven't seen any.
Oh my god, it's like that one part where the woman's like, "I'd like to draw your attention to like a video," and she plays a TikTok, but people just change what it is.
Oh,
It's so fucking funny.
There, with this, because with the new Mid Journey, it's like a lot of photo real things, and people are kind of talking about how this change in the law right here kind of protects people that make like stock images and stock footage. Because imagine in a few years when this gets so good, like you'd never need to, like anyone that creates stock photos or like stock videos, like it's gone. Like you don't need it anymore, which is
dude.
so
But
crazy.
that's just one, like everything.
Yeah.
Customer service not going to be a thing anymore.
Yeah.
That's an entire industry completely wiped out in the next like 2 years.
Yeah.
But it's like everything. I don't even know what's going to be left. I know that's like weirdly like alarmist and sensationalist, but when I think about this, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck the world's going to be like in 2 years, 3 years.
So I think in that regard with, I mean, maybe this is the shit that like cannibalizes capitalism and like that's the end,
Yeah, very well could be.
Maybe it's a good thing.
But like that being said though, like, even though we've had the internet and everything for the past like whatever 30 years.
Yeah.
Like there's still people on like AOL. There's still like old people using like the oldest version of You've Got Mail and shit like that,
Yeah.
There's like legacy systems stick around for like a lot longer.
Yeah, but if you wipe out everyone doing, I mean, I guess in a way, like customer service jobs, like call center jobs, that's going to affect people overseas because, every job has been fucking outsourced from America for the most part. Like companies here try to outsource as much as possible. So it's, it's that thing that we were talking about where the only people without jobs are going to be everyone in Silicon Valley and all the programmers.
Yeah.
There's just going to be every software company is just going to, it's just going to go back down to the 5 guys that always knew computer science. And they're going to be like the ultimate prompters. And the rest of everyone who was like faking it and copy and pasting Stack Overflow answers, those will be the ones that get canned.
I think it's just the only person left is going to be Sam. the emperor of the world.
Yeah, and then we're all,
and the rest of us are going to be like pets for AI.
Dude, Warhammer 40K, it's coming to life, dude.
Yeah,
we're looking at him.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's cruise to the bonus.
Oops, we went too long. Fuck. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks. This was episode 285.
You're gonna see we're getting in the bone zone, and I believe I'll have my sexy camera for that. So
are we gonna talk about Succession?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fuck, I was hoping you watched it. Let's go.
Yeah,
roast me.
I'm caught up, baby.
Roast
me. Roast me.
Come on, roast me.
All right, everyone. We'll see you there.
All right, bye.
This week on the Bone Zone.
They're taking me away. I got too many bitches tonight. They're taking me in. I got too many bitches.
I pulled too many guys at Hoops and Hops. They got to get me out of here. Fucking arrest this guy. Beast.
He's getting too many dudes. We got to take him in. Rolling through hundreds of images of gigantic jugs.
Siri, what would you look like with giant jugs? Project that into my VR headset. Let cloning become available.
Would you ever
Oh no, watching porn with the boys?
No,
with
not
the
that.
Boys?
Yeah, I guess that's less weird than what I'm about to say.
What?
Watch the full episode by signing up for a membership at tmgstudios.tv.